Hi, on this week's Crafts with Billy, we're going to make a birthday punch board. You can use it for a birthday, you can use it for Christmas. It's kind of like an advent calendar. So what you're going to need is 1 to 2 pieces of poster board with the foam in them. Got them at Dollar Tree. You're going to need tissue paper, some cups, some balloons for decoration, a hot glue gun with glue sticks, scissors, something to write with, and we're making these to look like flowers. That's why we did green. How you can do this 2 ways. You can either buy little treats that would fit into the cup, or what I did is I printed these out at work. They're gonna look like flowers, so what's inside a flower? A bee goes to flowers. So I printed out these bees, so we're gonna cut those out. And I also, while I was at work, printed out a flower, so we're gonna trace these on some construction paper. Alright, the first thing you're gonna do is, I'm gonna set Morgan. I printed this out and then I made her a stencil. She's going to trace the flower the flower part on the construction paper and start cutting them out. And I am going to cut out the bees. Now, what we're going to do is, after these are cut out, we'll put them inside the cup, but we'll get to that part in a minute. Once she's done tracing, she's going to cut out, here's some scissors, the flower parts. You're going to want to cut out the middle part too, and once she gets there, I will show her a trick how to do that. Okay, Morgan has got her stencil traced. You're going to want to make 31 of them. So she's going to start cutting it out, but how to do the middle, because you want the middle out, you're going to like fold it in half, but don't crease it, and just snip the middle a little bit. Or you can do it on the line and then open it up, stick your scissor in, and just go around. So Morgan will finish that, and then we'll show you the next step after we get them all cut out. Alright, the next step is what you're going to want to do is get your tissue paper, and you're going to want to cut it in half, then in like fourths, because you want to have a square big enough to cover the cup. So I'm going to cut it in half, so I can get it in half. And then you're going to put it on top of each other, and then we're going to cut it in half again. So we have lots of little squares. Well, not yet. They're not little squares yet. Now that we've done that, we're going to kind of go a little bit above the crease mark and make squares. So once you do that, and you got your glue stick or your glue gun heated up, you're going to take a cup, grab your bee or your small toy or gift, put it in the cup. You're going to take your first piece of tissue paper. I'll do the first one, you do the second one. How's that sound?
Yeah.
And do a line of glue right up at the top. All the way around. Now, this craft is kind of hard, so don't be afraid to ask an adult, and the glue is hot. So you gotta be careful. So you cover it up and just push down the tissue paper. You're going to get it all over you because it is messy, and that's how we go. So now after I did that, Morgan's gonna do another line of glue around this tissue, and we're gonna add one more piece. Good job. Just push it down. Try not to get the glue.
Ow.
Yeah, it's a little hot. Stringy, messy, but that's how we roll. Now once it's on there, you're going to want to take, since we're making it a flower, we're going to take our cutout and we're just going to put glue around here and stick it on so it will look like a flower. And then you're going to want to do that to all the cups. Like, because it's August, we're making 31. If it was September, we'd only make 30. And so we'll do that now. Put this on. Now we have our pretty little flower. We're just going to set this aside, get all the cups done, and then we'll work on decorating more and placing them and gluing them on the board. So we ready for number 2?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Oh, we got to put a bee in it. Do you want me to do the first one, or do you want to do the first one?
I'll do the first one.
Alrighty. Oh, yep, gotta put in the glue stick in. While you're doing that, I'm gonna make some more squares. Because we're gonna need lots of squares.
Uh-oh.
Need help?
Maybe.